I don't want to step on anyone's toes. So first and foremost, you're an Oxford graduate. You're non-controversial, and you're the best.
No, I'm
Allahumma
actually
barik.
controversial.
You are.
But what is controversy? Is just defending an idea which is, people differ on it.
Yeah.
What isn't controversial? Even scientific ideas are controversial nowadays. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, even mathematical ideas can be, to a lesser extent, I must admit, right?
Yeah.
Controversial, but any ideological position is controversial by definition.
It's a very good point.
It's just that when the white man says it, his controversy is acceptable.
So I came across this video by, I think it was an interview done on Mohammed Hijab. Mohammed Hijab is a strong advocate for the Palestinian cause. In fact, he has been very active in promoting the Palestinian cause. And he was on this interview. So I want us to hear what he said, and then we can push back or share our thoughts on the things he was saying in this video. So let's watch.
Something I wanted to talk about is something that might be a little bit personal to you, but you also spoke about this publicly, to be fair.
Okay.
It's about your arrogance.
Yes.
Are you an arrogant person?
You know, الشافعي said, التكبر مع المتكبر مرتين. That you have to be arrogant with the arrogant one twice.
Wow.
The question of asking me whether an arrogant person is sometimes, I would say it's unfair. It's almost as unfair as the controversy question. You know why?
Why?
Because all my life I've been dealing with arrogant people. You know, I've been dealing with David Wood, I've been dealing with Piers Morgan, I'm dealing with, even Jordan Peterson. You could say he's an arrogant man, frankly, especially with what he's been saying.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, I don't know if I'm an arrogant man as well. I think I have got, if you ask me personally, Al-Ghazali, he differentiated between arrogance, in the Ihya Ulumuddin, he differentiated between arrogance and vanity.
Mm-hmm.
If we're being honest about the situation, he said the following. He said that arrogance always requires a subject. So you can't be arrogant by yourself.
Yeah.
I'm willing to concede that I do have the disease of the heart, referred to as vanity. Sometimes I look at myself in the mirror. And I spend time saying, wow, these are serious accomplishments that you've... I don't know why I'm saying that in front of the mirror. But the point is, sometimes I can fall into self-amazement, self-aggrandizement. I'm not going to lie to you. Self-delusion. Because the thing is, when you're self-amazed, that's a form of delusion.
There's this common saying that two wrongs doesn't make it right. Two wrongs doesn't make it right. The fact that you've been dealing with arrogant people doesn't necessarily mean that you also have to become more arrogant than them. And this is the problem I have always had, or something I have disagreed. Yeah, it's less of a problem and more of a disagreement. Yeah, I have always disagreed with Mohammed Hijab on the way he puts forward his point. He might have very logical points. He might have very credible points, but the way and the manner at which he puts forward those points made me sometimes wonder why he was doing that and why he would ever think that doing things in that way will convert people to his side. Do not get me wrong. Like I said before, I think he's someone who is very smart, and I think someone who is very knowledgeable about the whole Arab and Western politics. He is very knowledgeable about this whole subject. But I just think that there is a way you convert your message to people that people come to your side. Okay, there's a way you follow your argument that people will be like, yeah, I get his point. And I might not necessarily accept or agree with what he was saying, but I totally understand. Now, if you just go out there lashing, storming, lambasting at people, what do you expect your viewers to take away from it? Do you think that you being arrogant make you a stronger person? You being all this talkative, all this someone with very forceful points, all this like someone who just want people to listen to, someone who is not willing to let others talk, and someone who will shove their opinions down your throat. Do you think that makes you a superior person? Do you think people see that and be like, this guy is someone I would like to follow? No, 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 they don't. There is a way to put forth your argument. And I have watched Mohammed Hijab a couple of times, like I mentioned before. And I have also read through his comment section to see what other people have been saying or the kind of view other people have about him. And many people have suggested to him that him being calm and putting his argument forward in a more convincing and rational manner will be more powerful in the eyes of the viewers than he just shouting and screaming and saying all kind of like vulgar words on stage. And I also think that way because I think that if someone like Mohammed Hijab, who is very smart, is just out there shouting and screaming rather than having a very constructive conversation, I really don't benefit anything from that. Really, when I watch a debate with him where he just scream at people and shout at people and just talk at the top of his voice, I really do not enjoy anything I do, even though it might be very educative and informative. I really just lose attention because I feel like all this shouting and all this arrogance isn't what I expected from someone as smart as he is. But then again, like he said, he believes that's the way he can get his point across, and he believes that because he's been dealing with arrogant people throughout his life, so he has to be more arrogant than them. I totally disagree with that, but I respect that. But you guys out there, let us know what you think about Mohammed Hijab here. And if you've been following him for a while now, or if you are a fan of his, what is your overall view about him? Do you think his approach is the right one? Do you think what he said about why he is being arrogant or why people might perceive him to be arrogant is the right thing? Is the right way to go? Let us know in the comment section below because, like always, we love hearing what you have to say. And also, do not forget to like this video and share this video and subscribe to this channel because that helps us a lot. Remember, we are struggling to build this channel, and any single love and support that you send our way will be highly appreciated. So thank you very much for doing just that. And like always, see you in the next one.